Hey, friend. You're Lord Duarden's attendant, aren't you? The pleasure's all mine. I'm here to fetch you. He's waiting for you at the stronghold. Follow me. Lord Duarden is with Lord Sly right now, and they're both awaiting you at the warehouse. Lord Sly is a senior figure of the Order. That said, Lord Duarden is set to become a cornerstone of the Inferno. No need to be nervous. We are all the Master's loyal servants. We should be akin to family. Lord Sly, we've arrived.
Excellent. With this treasure you've brought, that should be a sufficient offering for the Master.
Inferno? Treasure? It seems you and Lord Duarden need to have serious words.
You there? You're late. What if you delayed the Master's offering? Quickly, hurry here and meet Lord Sly. He's a high-ranking figure within Inferno and is responsible for overseeing all the offerings, gathering them in one place for the Master. He agreed to guide us underground to meet the Master, but we must present the Master with something exceptional. You may be a little confused. The truth is that after we agreed to part, I unexpectedly crossed paths with Lord Sly on the plains. He recognized the Order's relic, and then us in turn. I thought that offering treasure alongside Lord Sly would surely be the perfect way for us to meet the Master. However, all my valuables are in... They have been placed in your safe hands. So, I have assured Lord Sly that you'll be delivering some fine items to him. You've always been bright. You'll surely find the perfect treasure in the bag and report back honestly to Lord Sly, yes?
There will be time enough for pleasantries, but the time to present the Master's offerings is at hand. The items gathered by the other devotees on this occasion were unimpressive. The Master would never deign to look upon them. Last time the Senior made a displeasing offering to the Master, he was duly angered. Now, not even ash remains after his body was tossed into the lava. I've no intention of ending up in his shoes. You catch my drift? Come on, show me the goods. What's this? A busted ring? Don't think a few honeyed words will fool rat folk. Our eyesight is much better than yours. This sure is a magic stone, but it looks like it's run out of juice.
You mean... Oh, sure.
Clutching the ring, Drizzt calls out Guinevere's name. In a shower of astral light, the Black Panther appears before everyone's eyes.
Oh, that's worth a pretty penny. Such fine form. It's bound to command a premium. And giving the master a pet is a plus, of course.
Then, this treasure is an adequate offering? When do we depart?
Fine. Leave the stone there. You two make yourselves scarce. Keep out of my sight. And don't draw any attention to yourselves. I'll have Fniss notify you when the departure day arrives.
Whew, a near miss. Good thing you were so quick-witted. When I arrived on the plains, I carried on scouring the area for clues to the treasure. That's when I happened to bump into Sly. He seemed to be a long-time associate of the Order of Inferno. In fact, his membership predates Ertu's appearance. According to him, some such heretical bunch was operating beforehand. But now they're all Ertu servants. Finding offerings for Ertu was proving a headache for him. So I took the opportunity to approach him and request his escort to Ertu's lair. But I've nothing on me besides my weapons, so I'm counting on you. On the bright side, my quarry is within reach. Just a temporary measure. That ratfolk had quite the front, and he's wily to boot. I thought this may suit his needs. Please, cut that out. That's no way to address a friend. For now, let's restore our strength for what's to come.
You spent the night resting at the landing site. Suddenly, you are awoken by Drizzt.
Wake up! Something's amiss with that ratfolk. He's left the warehouse. Oh, sure enough. They've run for it.
The piles of treasure in the warehouse have vanished without trace.
In retrospect, Sly was a bit too willing to believe our deception. If he were truly so naive, he'd not have lasted so many years in the cult. Perhaps we were the fools. They can't have gotten far carrying all that gold. Let's take a look around.
Lord Sly has his reasons for what he does. You're of such low status. You're not worthy of meeting the Master.
Come now, Fniss! And you two morons? You don't seriously want to meet Heir 2, do you? What does it hurt to skim off a little treasure? Becoming a faithful devotee of a demon? Honestly? It'll cost you far more than your pitiful life.
Lord Sly praises the Master constantly, guiding me as a faithful Inferno. How can this be?
When there's money to be made, I'll believe in anyone. When there is nothing to gain, then it's all about believing in gold. How many followers has Heir 2 slain, and I still have to get myself killed?
No, I don't believe it. I don't! You despicable traitor!
Watch out! She summoned demons!
Unforgivable traitor!
You're out of your mind! If you have a death wish, don't drag everyone down with you!
Vengeance is not...
Come on, Guinevere.
Don't mess! It's finally over, thanks to your intervention. I couldn't have handled so many demons on my own. Well, I was a part of the Order of Inferno long before Heir 2 showed up. Because of my experience and age, I was able to become a senior. The original Order of Inferno was just a group of idiots who believed in fire, summoning an Ifriti to the flames every day. Of course, they never actually summoned one. I just borrowed the name of the Order to trick to a little business, sell some talismans and whatnot. But then one day, one accursed fool actually used the Order's summoning spell to call forth a demon. And that demon was Heir 2. That person's paltry power was vastly short of what was needed to control Heir 2, allowing the demon to seize the entire Order. I know not why Heir 2 even heeded his summons.
I suppose, since the genuine deities here are occupied with other strife, nobody could curtail his powers. So he took the initiative and came.
He slaughtered the summoners right then and there, killing countless other devotees in short order. Those who survived were thrown out to gather his treasures and build his temple. Some fools, like Fniz, idolize his power and are fanatical adherents, but that's of no interest to me. I just want to get off this ride and take some gold with me. I'll lay low for a few years. There's bound to be some foolhardy braveheart that'll deal with Heir 2. Thank you, fellows, right? 2 phony followers. Oh, I know you want to get to the Temple of Heir 2, and I owe you 2 a favor. If you let me sail away, I'll tell you how to get into the temple. All right. Remember where I said it would be. The passage can be opened by touching a hidden teleporter with a relic, the token that you used to deceive me. However, you'll have to be on your own to cope with the, complicated terrain there.
So, after all that, it's time to head underground. True. If you'll excuse me, I'd like to scout the underground first. I will meet you at the location Sly spoke of. Underground, once again. I think I need some alone time to compose myself.